Today, I wanted to talk about something, guys. Why I believe that Caleb Williams is instantly the best quarterback in Chicago Bears history. Caleb Williams doesn't have to do much to instantly become the best quarterback we've ever had. For as decorated as a history as this team has, there's always been something missing when it comes to quarterback play. We've never had a guy throw for 4,000 yards, and we've just never really caught up to the NFL when it comes to passing offenses or quarterback play. But I believe Caleb Williams will change that. To me, he's the best quarterback we've ever had from the moment he steps on the field, and we've also put him in the best situation of any quarterback in Bears history. There are people out there who think I was just a Justin Fields fan and not a Bears fan. Those people are going to learn today. Let me tell you this right now. I already have full faith that Caleb Williams is going to be better than Justin Fields or any other quarterback in Bears history. This guy is just different. I'm going to support him harder than I've ever supported any other past quarterback, including Justin Fields. I've been a Bears fan my entire life, and I will remain one until I die. I rooted for Rex Grossman, Kyle Orton, Jay Cutler, Mitch Trubisky, and every other quarterback that's put on the uniform in my lifetime, maybe sans a couple. But things are different now. We just drafted a quarterback with more talent than anyone we've ever had at the position in franchise history. But we didn't just get Caleb Williams, we also got Rome Odunze too. We instantly landed two guys who will be favorites of mine and a ton of fans when it comes to the Chicago Bears. They are possibly two of the best players we've ever drafted. That's high praise, but I truly believe it. When it came to Justin Fields, it was always about upside and his potential and what he could become if you put him in the right situation. I do think it's sad that we never got to see what Justin would do with this kind of talent around him, but I would not have wanted to pay him $300 million just to find out. And on top of that, Caleb Williams is just different. I don't believe we're going to have to project things or that we're going to have to wait years to see how good he is. We should see what Caleb can do on the football field right away. There is no reason to temper expectations, especially with the talent around him. Yes, there will be growing pains, and he will get better over time with more experience in the NFL. But that doesn't mean we have to handicap him or put limitations on him right away. He's walking into one of the best situations ever for a rookie quarterback. The Bears easily have one of the best wide receiver trios in the NFL and one of the most talented skill position groups in the league. I still believe that, yes, Justin Fields could have succeeded with these kind of weapons. But I also believe Caleb Williams will be better. Most of you guys know I'm usually just about going against the narratives and all these fake stories and fake news. But come on, we all know that Justin Fields had one legit receiver in 3 years here. Does anyone really believe he couldn't have had some success if we would have given him Keenan Allen, Rome Odunze, DeAndre Swift, DJ Moore, and Cole Kmet? The problem is we wouldn't have won a Super Bowl this year if Poles did that. I just don't think it would have happened, no matter how many weapons Poles added, and then we would have had to pay Justin a ton of money. To me, it's all about one thing: winning a Super Bowl. That is the only thing that matters. The Chicago Bears winning at least one Super Bowl. And Caleb Williams is the guy that Ryan Poles believes can take our team to that level. Caleb Williams doesn't shy away from it either. He's already talked about chasing Tom Brady and winning 8 Super Bowls. Ryan Poles has given this franchise a 5-year window starting right now. It's right in front of our face. A window to compete for championships has opened up. I admit that Justin Fields was my favorite player, but it's not the first time or the last time that the Bears will get rid of one of my favorite players. It'll never change how I feel about this team. We could lose Tevin Jenkins next year, and that would hurt, but I'm still going to be a Bears fan 100%. I also think there are more players on the roster right now for fans to love and guys that I consider my favorites than I ever have in the past. Ryan Poles has made the decision of picking who your favorite Bear is more difficult than ever. Both Caleb Williams and Rome Odunze are going to top that list for a ton of fans. But I also love a lot of our recent draft picks. Guys like Gervon Dexter, Kyler Gordon, and Jaquan Brisker. Those guys are personal favorites of mine. But I also love guys like DJ Moore and Montez Sweat. They have to be fan favorites as well. And then I also love Tevin Jenkins, Darnell Wright, Braxton Jones, Jalen Johnson. I could keep going. There's a lot more guys on this roster that I really like. Even our punter, Tory Taylor, is going to be a fan favorite for a lot of people. So when you just look over the entire roster, it's finally filled with players to love. Not a lot of overpaid, over the age of 30 veteran. It hasn't been this way in almost 20 years, if you ask me. You have to go back to the roster back in like 2004, before the Super Bowl, leading up in 2006. Guys like Tommy Harris, Lance Briggs, Charles Tillman, and Devin Hester. But even when you look at that roster, most of the guys were on defense. We finally have an offense now that's just as talented, and we should be excited about, if not more than we are the defense. Caleb Williams is instantly the most talented player with the highest upside that the Chicago Bears have ever drafted in my life. That statement cannot be taken lightly. One thing I've encountered from the haters over the last few months is people saying I was a Justin Fields fan and not a Bears fan. I think it would surprise those people to know that I never attended one single game in person to watch Justin Fields during his 3 years in Chicago. That's right. In his entire career that he was a Chicago Bear, I did not see Justin Fields in person. Part of that was due to COVID and the fact that I started this channel up, and a lot of times I would stream on Sundays, but I was never a Fields fan over a Bears fan. I never saw Justin play in person. I'm going to see Caleb play in person right away this year. I plan on going to multiple games and seeing Caleb Williams and supporting this franchise. Every single Bears fan in the world should support Caleb Williams. Just like every Bears fan should have supported Justin Fields when he was our quarterback. But Caleb Williams is different. If you believed in Justin Fields, how can you not believe in Caleb Williams? That is a question you should ask yourself. Fields was the most talented athlete that we ever had at the position, but he never quite developed into the quarterback we needed. Caleb Williams steps in as the most talented quarterback to ever put on a Bears uniform. Those aren't words you just throw around. I've put more research into this than maybe anything I ever have when it comes to football. Caleb is the most talented quarterback in Bears history before even stepping onto the field. As a Bears fan, that has to excite you. You don't have to crown him. You don't even have to believe anything I said in this video. We all want to see him prove himself in the NFL on the football field, but I fully believe he is already the best quarterback in Bears history, at least the most talented. With Ryan Poles leading this franchise, it gives me even more confidence that things will finally be different for the Bears. Every single fan should be rooting for this guy. Caleb Williams, to me, is instantly the most talented quarterback we've ever had at the position. It's a great time to be a Bears fan. Let me know what you guys think. Positive, negative, whatever it is, send it my way. I put a ton of work into this video. Stay tuned. Remember to hit that like button for me. And until next time, bear down.